What's up, Park Hoppin'? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking about Disney because Disney is finding themselves in the crosshairs of quite a few Democrats right now, and there's a lot going on. But specifically, we're going to talk about how Elizabeth Warren, senator out of Massachusetts, pretty much put Disney on blast, and now Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are responding. You know that we covered where Disney laid off 28,000 employees right now, and Elizabeth Warren is calling them out. Now, I'm no fan of Elizabeth Warren, but I love to watch Disney, a company that has pandered consistently to left-leaning politics and social justice nonsense. Now they're getting eaten alive by those same politicians, and it is beautiful to watch. It is the greatest show on earth to sit back and watch people that pander to social justice and leftist politics eat themselves alive. It is hilarious, and we're going to get into it right here. Senator Elizabeth Warren writes letter to Bob Iger over Disney's short-sighted business decisions. Woo-wee! The Massachusetts Democrat cites news stories about executives having their pay restored just before the layoffs were disclosed. And it talks about how on Monday she penned a letter to Bob Chapek and Bob Iger concerning the recent theme park layoffs the company made, which officials largely blamed on California not allowing Disneyland to reopen. That is so funny. It's so funny that they are doing this. It's a circle. It's an endless circle of eating each other alive. The Parks Division of the conglomerate announced September 29th that 28,000 employees would be laid off, a lion's share from Disneyland, but also some from Walt Disney World, which reopened in phases back in July. In her letter, the Massachusetts Democrat cited news stories about Disney executives having their pay restored to full just before the layoffs were announced. And it says Disney said late March there would be pay reductions among the top tier of its brass, which included Chapek and Iger. And she says in the years that led up to the crisis, the company had prioritized the enrichment of executives and stockholders through pay compensations, billions of dollars worth of payments, stock buyouts, all of which weakened Disney's financial cushion and the ability to retain and pay its frontline workers amid the pandemic, Warren wrote, footnoting several news stories. While I appreciate that your company has continued to provide health care to the workers for the past 6 months, thousands of laid-off employees will now have to worry about how to keep food on the table as executives begin receiving hefty paychecks again. I would like to know whether Disney's financial decisions have impacted the company's decision to lay off workers and whether your company plans to extend health care and other crucial benefits and protection to laid off employees. And it said on September 22nd, Josh Amaro and chairman of Disney Parks Experiences and Products essentially demanded that Governor Gavin Newsom and the state issue guidance so Disneyland could reopen immediately after being shuttered since mid-March. And then it said he warned of ramifications of the actions. A week later, the layoffs were announced and Iger resigned from the state's coronavirus economic task force. What a disaster. Newsom has not budged, saying last week that he was in no hurry to allow theme parks to reopen. However, after he was blasted for being unreasonable by California Attractions and Parks Association and Disney, Newsom said Monday he was sending a team of staff to Disney World to report back how they felt that the theme park was operating with the new health and safety measures in place. In her letter, Warren tells Iger and Chapek that the explanation to lay off employees fails to acknowledge Disney's short-sighted business decisions that reduced its capital, including spending billions of dollars to repurchase its own shares over the last decade, rewarding its shareholders through billions of dollars of payments, and showering the top executives with over-the-top compensation packages and salaries, which were restored several weeks before the September layoff announcement. Disney has spent tens of billions of dollars on share buybacks in recent years, spending $47 billion repurchasing its own common stock from 2009 to 2018, a practice that is known to turn excess company cash into higher stock prices for the benefit of shareholders. Wow. I mean, this is just crazy. Toward the end of the 5-page letter, Warren asked a number of questions. She writes, she wants answers by October 27th, which includes which type of Disney employees will be paid off per Diarmo's September 29th, 2020 memo. What was the anticipated monthly cost of wages for these employees? And there's just a lot of questions that she's holding them accountable to. Now, again, I am no fan of Elizabeth Warren at all. She makes extremely valid points. So she's 100% spot on. 100% spot on. But the whole problem here is it's Gavin Newsom has destroyed Disneyland. He has destroyed Disneyland. You see what's going on in the state of Florida. I live in the state of Florida. Obviously, Jay, who's part of this team, and many others have done a great job of covering the theme parks because they're open in the state of Florida. They're open because our state is red and it is allowing people to live their lives. If you don't want to be out, you don't have to be out. You can stay in forever, but Disneyland is demanding that they open up. So, I mean, this is crazy. Disney has pandered over and over and over again to social justice nonsense. Disney has pandered to the left-leaning Democrats, the leftist nonsense, and now they are being eaten alive by it. And it is a beautiful thing. At the end of the day, we are theme park fans, and we want to see our theme parks open. We want to see our theme parks thriving, and we want to see these cast members able to do their job. And the Democrats are not allowing it to happen in California, and now Elizabeth Warren, rightfully so, is putting Disney on notice and holding them accountable, and I appreciate the hell out of that. And it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Bob Iger, there is no doubt in my mind Bob Iger plans on running for president at some point in time. I believe that he is a politician. I believe that is why he has been so successful as the Disney CEO, because he is a politician. He knows how to make things happen from a political standpoint, and I believe that the CEO of Disney has to be a politician in some capacity anyway at this point in time. Bob Iger is definitely a politician, and he plans to be a politician moving forward and getting into the presidential side of things. There's no doubt about that. He can't be happy about this, and I could not be happier to watch this all play out. So, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. Subscribe if you're new. Comment below. Let us know what you think about that. And again, usually we try not to get into too much heavy-handed stuff here on this channel. This channel is meant to be a place where we celebrate parks and we share our love for parks. But right now, we can't do that because all of the craziness going on in the world. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoy this. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.